Okay, item 2, announcements. There's 2 items. I'm going to turn it over to our police chief, Jim Keith, Washington City Police Department, recognizing HVAC K9 for the donation of Officer Tank, and Washington City Police Department recognizes IHC for their donation. Chief Keith.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Appreciate the opportunity to actually recognize a couple of great community partners this evening. First of all, we've asked the Havoc K9 team to come back down from North Salt Lake area, northern Utah, to recognize them here. As you know, a couple of months ago we had them here when they delivered the dog to us so we could get them trained, and you could see that the dog still has some good relationship with the ones that had him prior. So Brian, I think you've been replaced. But anyway, I don't want to take a lot of time, but I did want to recognize them formally for their efforts and the donation, the hard work that went into preparing Tank to be delivered to us. And immediately after we received him, Tank and Ryan were sent to certification course, handler's course, and narcotics course for Tank. They both graduated that high level, and Tank has been out and doing marvelous work in our community. Young, energetic, having a great time. So with that being said, I'd like Ricky to come up for just a minute and present her with a plaque, and I'll just read this plaque real quick and then hand it to her. It says, Havoc, Ricky Draper and team, K9 Officer Tank, thanks for your generosity and determination within the police profession. We are grateful for the donation of our newest officer, K9 Tank, to Washington City, specifically the Washington City Police Department. Tank became part of our team in December 2015. He has just graduated and certified in narcotics course. Thanks to you and your team for your efforts and training with him prior to presenting him to our department. The presentation was made in City Council meeting on April 13th, tonight, 2016. And Ricky is the director of Havoc.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you very much. The next partnership that I'd like to recognize, and I'm going to ask Joni Colford and Amber Rich from Intermountain Health to come on up and share the moment with us, and Officer Bradley as well, who is now one of our detectives, but he's been instrumental in this project that we've been working on as well. So I'll turn some time over to these 2 fine young ladies.
I'm Amber Rich. I'm over community benefit for the Southwest region for Intermountain Healthcare. And this is Joni Colford, and she's our operating officer over senior services. Intermountain has, because we are a not-for-profit hospital, we only absorbed so much at the end of the year, and it was looking like Intermountain was having a good year. And so they came to us at the local level from the central office and said, we want you to start vetting some great programs that we can invest in our communities that would give back to the low income, the uninsured, the vulnerable population. And we happened to have this meeting with Chief Keith, and he introduced this idea, and the timing of it was fantastic. So I really think that this was something that was meant to roll forward and everything aligned. 2 things that I really want to recognize, Washington City Police and in relation Washington City itself, is that when Chief Keith came to us, one of his chief concerns was making sure that residents that can't afford the wristbands that would help locate it would be covered. And I really appreciated that he was looking at the community and looking at vulnerable populations and saying, how do we help these people? It's not enough to just help those that can afford it, but how are we helping these other populations? And how are they, as a police force, getting in these homes and creating great relationships with these people, that they trust the police, that they rely on the police to help them in these situations that require rapid response. The other thing that was really impressive is he wasn't just advocating for Washington City, and this donation isn't just for Washington City, but it benefits all the law agencies in Washington County. So he came to us and organized it and was really the leadership and for our entire county in making sure that this happened. So as we made our ask to our central office, we did it in behalf of the county, but awarding it to Washington City. And so kudos to your police and to your city for being leaders in our county.
Thank you
So,
very much.
This is in behalf of Intermountain. This is a check for $68,000 to help support Project Lifesaver. So congratulations.